For years, Canada and the United States have maintained a close economic relationship, particularly in energy. The US has been a primary customer for Canada's extensive oil and gas resources, a convenient and mutually beneficial arrangement. However, shifts in trade dynamics, including the imposition of tariffs and escalating tensions, have prompted Canada to explore alternative markets, notably in Asia, focusing on China and Japan. Trade disagreements and tariffs have strained the Canada-US relationship. Tariffs, essentially taxes on imported goods, have made Canadian oil and gas more expensive for US buyers. These trade tensions are pushing Canada to reconsider its energy export strategy, prompting a search for markets beyond its traditional North American partners. China and Japan, major global economies with substantial energy demands, present attractive alternatives. China's robust economic growth necessitates a continuous energy supply, while Japan, lacking domestic energy resources, seeks reliable international suppliers. These Asian nations represent significant potential markets for Canadian oil and gas, despite the logistical complexities of trans-Pacific trade. Diversifying its customer base is a strategic move for Canada, and the appeal of China and Japan as energy partners is clear. These nations offer large, energy-hungry markets willing to engage in long-term energy partnerships. Specifically, China's insatiable appetite for energy, driven by its economic expansion, makes it a prime customer. Canada can provide a stable and secure supply of oil and gas to meet China's growing demand. Furthermore, Japan's quest for energy security is a key factor. Japan prioritizes dependable suppliers in stable regions, and Canada, with its political stability and abundant resources, aligns perfectly with Japan's energy procurement needs. Expanding into Asian markets presents considerable challenges. Distance and infrastructure poses significant hurdles, as transporting oil and gas across the Pacific is more complex and costly than deliveries to the US. This necessitates investments in pipelines to Canada's west coast, specialized tanker fleets, and long-distance shipping logistics. Competition in the Asian energy market is also intense, with Russia, Australia, and Middle Eastern countries vying for market share. Canada must demonstrate competitive pricing and supply reliability. Furthermore, navigating geopolitical complexities, particularly balancing relationships with the US, China, and Japan, demands strategic diplomacy to avoid being caught in global power dynamics. If you are finding this video insightful, please like and share this video to broaden the discussion on global energy shifts. Canada's strategy to penetrate Asian energy markets involves several key approaches. Investing in infrastructure is crucial, including pipelines, port facilities, and export terminals to efficiently transport oil and gas to the West Coast for Asian shipment. This requires substantial investment and overcoming logistical and environmental obstacles. Building strong diplomatic and trade relationships is equally important. Canadian officials are actively working to foster trust with China and Japan, emphasizing Canada's role as a dependable, long-term energy partner. Highlighting Canada's strengths is also key. Canada emphasizes its stable political environment, robust environmental standards, and reputation for supply reliability, factors appealing to Asian buyers seeking secure and responsible energy sources. The environmental implications of increased oil and gas exports cannot be ignored. While Canada aims to balance economic interests with climate commitments, Expanding fossil fuel sales raises environmental concerns. Canada argues that oil and gas remain necessary during the global energy transition and positions itself as a more environmentally responsible supplier compared to some alternatives. However, the long-term role of fossil fuels remains a subject of ongoing debate. Canada's eastward energy pivot occurs within a complex geopolitical landscape. Managing its relationship with the US while pursuing Asian markets requires careful diplomacy and strategic decision-making. While maintaining ties with its largest trade partner, Canada also seeks to capitalize on opportunities in Asia. The relationship with China offers significant market potential but carries complexities related to political and trade dynamics. Canada must carefully weigh the opportunities and risks of closer engagement with China. Japan, a long-standing ally, presents a potentially less politically complex partnership, although both countries represent vital energy markets for Canada. Share your perspective. What are the broader implications of Canada's eastward energy strategy? Join the conversation in the comments section below. Increased energy exports to Asia could bring substantial economic benefits to Canada. New markets can revitalize Canada's energy sector, potentially leading to increased production and investment after recent industry challenges. This growth could generate jobs in energy extraction, transportation, and related sectors, particularly benefiting energy-dependent provinces. Furthermore, government revenues from oil and gas royalties and taxes could support public services and infrastructure development. Canada's energy pivot to Asia may signify a broader strategy of diversifying trade and economic partnerships beyond the US. Asia's dynamic growth presents opportunities across multiple sectors. Diversification reduces economic dependence on the US, enhancing Canada's resilience to global economic and political volatility. Stronger Asian relationships can expand markets for Canadian agricultural products, technology, and other exports. Increased engagement with Asia could also attract foreign investment from Asian firms seeking access to North American markets and resources. Canada's eastward shift in energy exports is an evolving narrative. It reflects an adaptation to changing global trade patterns, a strategic diversification into new markets, and a careful navigation of international relations. The ultimate success and long-term consequences for Canada's energy future remains to be seen. However, Canada's proactive approach to adapting to a shifting global landscape, seeking new opportunities in Asia while managing established relationships is evident. If you found this video analysis helpful, please tap that like button, subscribe for more in-depth analysis, and click the notification bell to stay updated. Thank you for watching.